There is a world within the forest that few truly see. A place where shadows move between the trees, where the ground is turned by unseen forces, and where ancient instincts rule every step. Here, beneath the shelter of oaks and pines, lives a creature both feared and respected, the wild boar. Powerful, intelligent, uncompromising. For thousands of years, humans have crossed paths with this remarkable animal, in hunt, in legend, and in awe. This is the story of the wild boar, the spirit of the forest. The wild boar story begins millions of years ago in a prehistoric world. Fossil evidence shows that its ancestors roamed vast, untamed landscapes long before human existence. Through ice ages, volcanic upheavals, and shifting continents, they adapted to extremes from frozen Siberian plains to steaming Southeast Asian jungles. Known scientifically as Sus scrofa, the boar belongs to the Suidae family, alongside domestic pigs, warthogs, and other swine. While humans reshaped one branch into the domesticated pig, the wild boar resisted taming, retaining its independence. It became a survivor, enduring storms, predators, and the planet's constant transformation. Each modern boar carries this legacy in its bones, a living connection to a lineage that has conquered time and change. Its history is not merely past, it is alive in every step, every instinct, every battle fought to keep its place in the world. Today, wild boars inhabit almost every continent except Antarctica. In Europe, they wander ancient forests, grassy hills, and misty valleys. In Asia, they navigate bamboo jungles, riverbanks, and tropical undergrowth. Introduced to the Americas and Australia by humans, they have flourished far from their ancestral lands. Their adaptability is unmatched, adjusting diet, size, and movement patterns to fit each environment. In snowy mountains, they grow thicker coats. In arid plains, they travel farther for water. Yet this strength can disrupt balance. In predator-free regions, populations explode, damaging crops, displacing native species, and reshaping ecosystems. The wild boar is both a marvel of resilience and a challenge to conservation, proof that adaptability, while a gift, can tip nature's scales when left unchecked.
Every part of the wild boar's body tells a story of survival. Its short, muscular legs push it through dense thickets and rough terrain. Bristly fur shields it from rain, cold, and insect bites. Most striking are its tusks, sharp, curved, and ever-growing. Males use them in fierce battles for mates, females to defend their young. Beneath the hide is a mind built for problem-solving. The boar's intelligence allows it to remember water sources, navigate dangerous ground, and evade hunters. Its nose is a biological marvel, detecting scents deep underground or danger on the wind. This combination of strength, weaponry, and intellect has kept it thriving for millennia. Wild boars are social, often living in family groups called sounders, led by an experienced matriarch. Within the group, roles are clear. The matriarch guides, younger females guard piglets, and mature males live alone, returning only to breed. Daily life is a balance of foraging, resting, and moving quietly to avoid threats. Communication is constant. Grunts to keep contact, sharp squeals for alarm, and low rumbles when content. At night, sounders travel silently, their keen senses guiding them through darkness. The structure and cooperation of the group are key to survival, ensuring that knowledge, protection, and food are shared among its members. The wild boar's diet is as varied as its habitat roots. Tubers, berries, nuts, insects, and small animals all feature on the menu. Using its strong snout, it turns soil like a living plough, aerating earth and helping seeds take root. In forests, this makes it a gardener of sorts. In farmland, a destroyer of crops. This dual role has shaped its complex relationship with humans. A single night's foraging can strip a field bare, yet the same behavior sustains forests by spreading plants. Opportunistic and resourceful, the boar adapts its feeding habits to whatever the land offers. In nature's web, every creature plays a role. The wild boar is both creator and disruptor. By disturbing soil and spreading seeds, it aids forest regeneration. It is prey for wolves, lynx, and tigers, sustaining predator populations. But unchecked numbers can strip landscapes bare, pushing out other species and eroding biodiversity. This balance, beneficial at one scale, destructive at another, makes managing boar populations a delicate task. They remind us that in nature, power must be balanced by limits, or the harmony of ecosystems can quickly unravel. Humans and wild boars share a history woven with respect, rivalry, and conflict. They appear in myths from Greece to Japan, often as symbols of courage or ferocity. In medieval Europe, they were the ultimate quarry, hunted by kings and knights. Today, they inspire both admiration and frustration, admired for their resilience, feared for their crop damage and urban incursions. In some places, they are protected, in others, controlled through culling. The challenge lies in balance, preserving their role in nature while limiting the harm they can cause when their numbers grow unchecked. At dawn, mist curls between the trees, and a wild boar moves silently through the undergrowth. Its passage leaves only disturbed soil and fading hoofprints. It asks for nothing but space to roam and freedom to follow its ancient path. Whether we call it legend, pest, or guardian, one truth remains: the wild boar is a survivor. In its endurance, it carries the untamed spirit of the wilderness, a reminder that the world is still home to forces older and wilder than ourselves. Now you know. Subscribe, please. See you in the next video.